Hey, everyone out there. Did you used to read Mad Magazine? It just ended. They did a cover with Trump, so I don't know if that was Trump 1 or now Trump 2. I don't know. It has been around since the 1950s. That and Cracked Magazine was another one of these silly. I'm sure if we saw some of the old ones, we go, "What's so funny about that? What's a hippie?" I don't know. Who's this MacArthur feller? I don't know. It came out, I guess, maybe during the Korean War. I don't know, but maybe after the Korean War. But they had a magazine called Mad Magazine. But they don't mean mad like suck it right. They don't. They mean mad like that's crazy. You're mad in your coconut. This is my. I have my auto focus. Whoop whoop whoop, and it's going all over the place, going forward back and trying to figure it out. Now, before you ask, yes, you can subscribe. Whoop, 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 whoop. But before you ask, this is not what we're going to talk about here. But someone might be asking, why are you in the dark part here when you have the light right there? Well, if you see it's at an angle. When I go into that, it's like half will be in the light, half will be out. When I turn the camera enough that I'm completely in the light's also hitting at a weird angle and making like a big glow of light, almost looks like smoke. Or when I turn it more than that, then I get the sun right in my eyes, and that will cause squinting. Even if I put a hat on my head, that will cause squinting. So I got this hat for Christmas. Do you like it? Hey, it's good. But yeah, so this magazine was out called Mad Magazine. And Mad Magazine had a feature. They had one called Spy versus Spy. It was based on a true story. Two spies were supposed to try to kill each other, and they ended up being involved in, I think, in the movies or the magazine itself. And they both were set out to try to off the other one, and they never did. Either they never tried or they never had success. I don't know. There's a story that you can search that. I won't put it on here, but you can search it. Spy versus Spy. What does it mean? But they had a lot of different stories. You'd fold, the back cover would be a photograph. I mean, a painting or whatever. It would say, "What do you mean something or whatever? What do you mean that's not healthy?" And they'd show a bunch of people on there. Then you fold it up, and it'd be a skull smoking a cigarette. That kind. And it's kind of cool. They had a lot of different kind of cool stuff. But one feature they had was called Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions. And there's a lot of those, like, does a bear poop in the woods? Hey, David, do you like drinking coffee? Don't like drinking coffee. Does a bear poop in the woods? Probably does. Bear's pretty big. It probably poop anywhere it wants. Bears are scared of mountain lions, cougars, what do they call them? Panthers. They're scared of those because those things are, man, they're tough. They had a bear up here that got scared off by an owl that gave him a few whackety whacks with the old talons, and then Snappy slaps the wings, and the bear said, "I'm out of here." The other day I saw a coyote being chased off by peacocks, so I guess spring is in the air. We got spring. Today is the day we sprung forward, whee, and we lost an hour's sleep, and we had an earthquake, and we had rain yesterday. What's going on? But anyway, they had this thing called, and maybe I'll put a link to it in here, but you can just Google search Mad Magazine, stupid. Oh, you probably just put the word stupid in the Q, and it'll already pop up, or the stupid in the A, or I'm sorry, Snappy and the A, or stupid and the Q, not the dum-dum. But yeah, so anyway, so they'd have those kind of things, and someone asked it, like, one is, are you smoking? And the guy's like this, and he's like, "No, my head's on fire." And they'd have all these different, like 4 different answers to her stupid question. And it's pretty funny. Back then, I'm sure a lot of stuff you watch, you're like the old horror movies, and you could, there's supposed to be this moth that grew from a little moth, this huge killing moth, and you could see the tag from JCPenney's for her gloves, or like that. And we're not scared by it anymore because we're now really into realism and gruesome. The jump scares we're still, yeah, we still will get scared. If it's Creature from the Black Lagoon and they're in a boat with a flashlight like this, and all of a sudden the Creature from the Black Lagoon jumps out of the water, like this. He has that face like that, huh? And he goes, and it would scare you, or the Wolf Man, or Frankenstein, comes up behind you. But we come a long way, and we're smart enough to know we ain't seen nothing yet, especially with AI and all that. But a lady was asking me this question, and I was drinking coffee at the time. Surprise, like this. She asked me this question by contacting me. Now, you can contact me by putting questions in the comment section. You can call me on the phone. My phone number is on my channel. My email address is on my channel. My home address is on my channel. People do mail me things from time to time. Some are companies and some are just individual one-offs. See how weird this? It does it sometimes. It's having problems figuring out. It could be the darkness. It's not quite sure about the movements, because I'm really not moving that much. I'm sitting in a chair, but it acts like, you know, I'm running the 100-yard dash, or what do we say now? Because it's the something meter dash. I can't say. Can you say yard? I don't even know. You belong in the junkyard. Oh, you can't say yard anymore. But anyway, so she did contact me, and she gave me a tip on how to order a reasonably priced steak dinner, and I said I can get a steak and some salad. I like that combo. It does come with bread, but I would probably just cut off, if it's one the bread, it comes in a bread loaf about that big, and maybe I'd cut off that much and dab it on my A1 sauce, if the A1 sauce is not high enough, not high in carbs. Some steak sauces are very high. A1 I don't believe is in carbs. But she asked me stupid question, and I gave her a snappy answer. Let me give her a snappy answer. Okay, she asked me the following question. David, I see that sometimes on your comment section you'll write, please subscribe, like, and share. You don't do it all the time. I said, you're right. I do it from the 1st to the 14th because I don't want to keep on typing the same thing, or the algorithm gets like, this guy's just doing this. I want to kind of do different things for the algorithm. That's why sometimes I'll try to go live. Maybe I'll go live this Friday. I don't know. Tuesday I have a doctor's appointment. I just did an audition tape that I have to send in. While we're doing this, it's uploading, and then I'll download it and send it. It's unlisted. If you want to see it, let me know. I can send it to you. But it's unlisted. Some people are asking, well, how do you do these audition tapes? And I have done some things on that before. So I filmed that, and it's going to upload, and then I download it. But right now it's unlisted, so you have to have the link in order to open it. This will be public, and this will be out tomorrow. It's Sunday right now. My manager that I had before, he ended up stealing from me. So maybe he doesn't know anything. He knows how to steal. He told me don't ever say what day it is, because someone might be watching this video a year from now. Well, if they're watching for a year from now, it's probably daylight savings time then too. But we just had daylight savings time. I lost an hour of sleep. But here we go for the snappy answer to her stupid question. Well, she asked me, why don't I do that all the time? And that wasn't stupid. That was a legitimate question. She has a small channel. I think she has 16 subscribers. When I joined, I was number 13. I think she's gotten like 3 after me. And she has maybe 50 watch hours. So she needs to, once again, have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So that's hard to get, the watch hours, to get people to sit there and watch. A lot of people are like, screw that. I don't want to watch this dumb David guy talking about snappy answers to stupid questions. He's stupid. Duh. David, are you stupid? Duh. You know, there's a bear poop in the woods. But anyway, it's pretty funny. So look that up. Snappy answer to stupid question. But here is her stupid question. Ready? Are you ready for it, everybody? Are you ready? David, do you still want us to subscribe, like, share, and comment? Boop. Does a deer poop little round poops in the woods? I don't know. Does a guinea pig poop in its cage? What? Shake, 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 shake. Shake, don't shake too much. Shake, 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 shake. Yes. That's my snappy answer. Yes. A pause first. I guess that's make it more sarcastic. Yep. Okay. So, yes. Please, please, please. Please. Boopity, boopity, boop, boop. If you haven't already, please, please, I'm begging. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Boop, 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 boop. Let me know this question. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have a YouTube channel? How big is your YouTube channel? How many views do you have? If you look at my views, I'm over 1 million views, 14,600 subscribers. Watch hours, I'd have to look. It's a lot. I have a lot of watch hours. The number of people that watch my videos, I think my best one's got like maybe 14,000 views, which is pretty low. My subscription rate is low. Subscriber rate is low. Less than 50%. They say you should be around 50 anywhere from 40 to 60%, I think is what they said last time I looked up on YouTube. But some of even the big guys, the big ones that have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and thousands of subscribers, but they have so many people that view that are not subscribed. They're out there. One is treasure hunting, Jeebus family treasure hunting. If you want to go up there and subscribe to his channel, say David from David Lost 108 Pounds told me I should subscribe to your channel. He is out there actually asking people to subscribe. I see some people that they'll have like, you know, I don't know, 75,000 subscribers, and their subscriber rate is at 12%. So think about that, 12%. There's 88% unsubscribed, and their subscriber rate is still that high. So most people would be happy with that, but the percentage is something that I guess YouTube looks into. So I didn't know that YouTube looked that much into comments, but they do. So please give me some comments down there. You can say, hey David, nice hat. Nice hat, David. I wish I had a hat like that. And I bet you could. It's probably not that expensive. It was a gift, Christmas gift. It's by Wembley, made in China. What is it, made in China? It used to be made in Japan. Remember, it said be American, buy American. And then you look at the sticker, it says made in Japan. It was a joke. But now they probably just take the word Japan, but China, and mass produce that sticker. But yeah, so any kind of comment, hey David, why are you such a fat ass? Any of that kind of stuff, it's fine. You know, it's fine. If you say anything, okay, if you say anything about that sexually harasses if you say anything about molesters or killing Jews or killing black people, any of that kind of stuff, or someone's asking about the unhoused that stole a bike. Someone told me I bet he was black, so I took that off. He was not, actually. He was a white guy, and I know he is not Phil. Phil, he takes your order. What kind of bike do you need? And he actually has a tape measure, and he measures from your wiener, if you're a man, or your, what's the slang word that's appropriate for women? I don't know. The penis area on a man, and the vagina area on a woman to the floor, the crotch, and sees what size inseam you have, so he'll know what size bike to steal for you. So you might say, I really like that mountain bike, but I'm not sure. Do I need the whatever number of inches or this number of inches? Well, let me measure. Oh, you need this one. I'll go steal that. And someone's asking me, how do they steal? The bikes are all locked up. They go to the hardware section. They get bolt cutters. They steal the bolt cutters. They walk over. They cut the cable lock. They take the cutters in their hand, and they start pushing the bike through. When the employees out there see a guy pushing the bike through, if he's dressed okay, at least like this, you know, a t-shirt and a Joe hat, and he pushes that bike through, they think he might have bought that bike. He has other items that he's stealing, and he just walks right out the door. Then he hops on the bike. One guy, who's a friend of Phil's, he brings an air pump in there. He stole the air pump from Walmart. It's to fill air mattresses, I think. It's real fast, he says. And he goes and he looks at it, and he looks at this bike and that bike and that bike, and then he comes by and he fills the tires up, because he's thinking if he does get chased, like if the sheriff's department is doing a sting operation and they're pretending to be cashiers or something, or they're sweeping the floor, but they're really sheriff's deputies or whatever, or security, somebody, he can get away by riding the bicycle. That's what it's made for, right? Riding, maybe not riding away from the police. But anyway, stupid question. Is that a stupid question? She asked. She laughed afterwards when I told her about Mad Magazine. So I remember that. My brother had a subscription. Used to be able to get it at the newsstand. I used to get it at Thrifty Drugstore. They had the best ice cream in the world. Thrifty's ice cream was good at Thrifty's Drugstore. Now that was bought by Rite Aid, and now they're not doing too well. So go get yourself an ice cream cone. When I was a kid, it's 5 cents for one scoop, 10 cents for the second scoop, and 15 cents for the third scoop. And it has word scoop, and it makes this, like, it looks like a can of dog food of ice cream they put on top of it. It was good. And they only had cake cones, not sugar cones like they used to have, or they do have at Baskin Robbins. Now at Rite Aid, when I went there the last time I got ice cream, they had cake cups, the original ones. They're like this, whoop, 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 whoop. They had the sugar cones, which was like a triangle, and they even had waffle cones. I don't know where they get them from. But anyway, stupid question. Should you subscribe? Give yourself a snappy answer think of a snappy answer while you're hitting that button. Think of a snappy answer when you're giving me a thumbs up and give me a comment. Do you have a channel? How big is it? Do you need my help? Would you like me to subscribe to your channel? David, please subscribe to my channel. And boop, just like that, it's gonna happen. I usually when someone gives me a comment, I usually subscribe to. I read their comment. If they're trolling, I tell them, hey, please don't troll. I'll even say, hey, even though you may be a troll, even though you may be a gnome, Woo. You may be a gnome or a troll or a fairy. Are you a fairy? Are you a fairy fella? Hey fella, are you a fairy? You may be something like that. I don't know. But maybe you're a wizard. But anyway, I will subscribe to those channels usually automatically. But if you forget to ask me, if you do leave a comment and I click and I haven't subscribed to you yet, I will subscribe to you. I'm not so big. I have to have a subscriber manager who's just there and subscribes for me. Anyway, stupid question. Should you subscribe? Should you like? Should you share? Should you comment? I believe that the unsnappy answer is yep. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Get some sleep. Did you lose an hour of sleep too? If you're in the U.S., you lost an hour of sleep. Who else does that? Put that in the comment section. Is it just the U.S. that has this? Right now we're on daylight savings time, so we can harvest our crops. And then we have the standard time. I guess is that when it's not this time. We have the Pacific Daylight Time. That's what we're in right now. It is now. It would be starting to get a little bit dark, I guess, at this hour. Is that right? I don't know. It's so confusing. Woo, 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 woo. Take care.